Everyone, welcome to yet another episode of DGU Podcast. I know all of you have been waiting for this. I'm so sorry. Adrian and I both are super sorry, but it is what it is. But yet again, we're going to be here today with a fresh guest. Yes, I said a fresh guest. We have Garth Hendrix. He is known as the stylish realtor out of San Diego, California. You can see how amazing this guy looks right now. But we're going to go through today's episode, little intro for y'all, for everyone that is viewing this on YouTube and Instagram and any other social media outlets. For those of you who are going to be listening on Spotify and whatnot, definitely make sure that you hit up the YouTube platform so you can see just how amazing we all look. Okay. So with that being said, let's just go right in here. So our audience kind of pretty much knows how we do things here, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's super cool. So, Garth, how about you tell our audience really how we even became to being friends in the first place?
You want the truth or you want the online truth? Which one you want?
Hey, you give it to us. Let's go.
Actually, it wasn't in a good way. Listen, y'all, I'm going to keep it 100. You know me, I always I just tell it like it is, but with respect, though. But it turned out to be the best relationship that we ever could have had with a referral agent. Especially, you call up, you refer someone. He works for my company, EXP, so I like to refer to agents that work for my company. So that way, if anything goes wrong, you don't pay me my commission, I can come after you.
Let's go.
So that's one of the reasons why, not one of the reasons, but just jokingly saying that. I just like to keep everything in the family. Someone that I know and work with the same company, we have a lot in common. But it was a referral that I had gotten, and then, long story short, he's up in the Inland Empire area, Temecula, Riverside.
Yeah.
I tried to go up there, didn't want to lose my client. Tried to do the showings, tried to write up the offers, nothing, crickets. The Inland Empire agents do not answer their phone. I don't mean to throw you guys underneath the bus. If any of you guys are,
I just heard speed bumps.
Do not come after me, you guys. I'm just telling you, text me, call, hang up on me. I don't care. Just thumbs up, something. So long story short, it was a waste of time. I'm not going to go all the way into the whole entire situation. Long story short, I end up getting referred to him, my guy here, and he basically just took my agent, got the loan approved. I'm not going to go into that because you see, I'm trying to tell it like it is.
I feel you.
The right way.
Just feel ya.
Yeah, without stepping on any toes and burning any bridges. He took the client and got the loan approved and wrote up the offer. And then all of a sudden, his offer started getting accepted. I'm like, well, what the hell are you doing? I'm saying, same client, but he knows his shit. He had a lender on hand, and he knows the people up there. And he definitely fought for my client. I'm not going to go into that little part right there, y'all.
Oh, dude, that was a shitstorm all day long. Adrian knows a lot about that as well. Anyways.
Yeah, but dude, and it was a first-time home buyer too. That's without mentioning the client's name and all that stuff, but it was a $300,000 deal. You can't even get a studio in San Diego for $300,000.
$870 is starting. $870.
Yes.
Starting price down there.
Yes. Depending on your area, it could be more.
Yeah, that's starting. That's what I'm saying. Starting price.
It depends on where you're at now, but. And dude, I just, because I work in all price points, first time home buyers up to, I'm in Bel Air, Beverly Hills, dealing with, 20, 30, 50, $80 million homes. and I work with all price point. I work with all types of clients, and I just felt bad for him. Long story short, too, he was out during the COVID. Y'all guys remember that shit? Oh, can we cuss?
Dude, fuck yeah, go for it.
So remember, everybody was around the motherfucking damn. The people were out the door, down the driveway, down the street. Back when I had him out. Long story short, he quit. He's like, I can't deal with it. I'm not going to be submitting, 20, 30 offers and nothing gets accepted. So he just disappeared on me.
Then
And
this
then,
is the client you're talking about, correct?
yeah. That client I referred over to you. A long story short, he calls up, boom, 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 wants to, do it again. And we're running into the same situation. That's why, long story short, Damien came into the picture. And he took the client, got the deal done, closed it. I said, you know what? And wait a minute, guys. And I'm not kissing your ass because we're on this damn podcast. Okay.
Oh, why? I thought I was filling those smooches for a minute.
But dude, he answered his phone. He was texting me, And I was like, damn, this dude. I said, the communication is what I like about him. I
Yeah.
don't care your volume. I don't pay attention to numbers. I look at how the agent communicates and then how we vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Because some agents out there, it's a people business, and some agents you vibe with, and some agents you don't. And then
Right.
there's you don't really want to work with, but you gotta get the dang old deal done.
Right.
You guys just hey, and you hang up with
Yeah, dude. Yeah. All day, all
why
fucking day long.
why
Seriously.
did you get this fucking house? I don't like the I don't want to say that, but I mean I keep it real. I don't like the agent. And there's
Yeah.
some people who probably don't like me, and some people that I won't say like. Uh, doing I scratch the word like. I don't like their way of doing business. If
I
that
mean,
makes
but see, that's the thing. Like with it, you can pick any industry and it's different strokes for different folks, right? So, like,
yeah.
even in our industry, it unfortunately, like, especially in this economy that we're in, like, you do see this happen so much is that you have people, it's a dog eat dog world in our business, unfortunately. And I do mean that. Unfortunately, it really is a dog eat dog world.
Yes. Oh no, you know what I told you. I mean, we can keep it real on here in the podcast. I hope I still have friends by the time I get done talking. But I mean, I told people the realtors, and they laugh. They probably won't say it in person, but between me and the other real estate agents, because a lot of realtors, I know a lot of realtors, and a lot of them are cool. And I love them because I can be my fucking self,
Right.
regardless of my lifestyle, what I do, where, or whatever. And everybody knows I'm the crazy comical one. Okay, I'm always going to take something and make a fucking joke out of it. And I said, damn, when I first got in this business, I was like, and I got burned the first time I got in the business. That's how you learn. You burn, you get learned. You
Hmm.
learn, burn, whatever you want to call it. Um, and I was like, dude, this is like a fucking damn drug business. And it was like, how do you mean this is a drug business? I said, because the houses are the drugs and the agents are the dealers. It's like, yes, it's such a cutthroat business because you're dealing with a lot of money, commissions, deals. You close something, you ain't closed nothing in 6 months. We close in 20 a month, but you want to close 30 a month. Type of
Hmm.
commissions and monies and stuff. So um, it's a lot, you know.
I think that's
But
fucked up.
I don't know. What you say?
I think that's messed up though. How are like you're supposed to help each other out, like, hey, I got this deal, let me help you out and make my life easier. Well, you help me, I help you. That's the way it should be.
No, but
Yeah,
it's not like that in our business, though. It's really not.
that's
It's
Especially in
how
that real estate.
that's how I got my ass burnt, just like you.
Oh,
Oh, sure, yeah. You don't need to read it, just sign it. Okay,
yeah,
I'm sign here, press hard, and
all
there
day,
goes
all
my
day. I mean, that's
argument.
why, like, I mean, that's like, I know, like, since we're talking real estate, it's like, since I got into the business myself, it's been like, because I got my license at the beginning of this year, right?
Yeah,
And like both of you already know, like I'm in the top 1% nationally as well, just like you are, Garth. So it's like it's super cool, but also it's such a huge learning curve as well that you have to go through. And like luckily for myself at least, I didn't have to go through what you went through, Garth, because because the industries that I previously came from, I already understand that dog eat dog mentality, how it's so sharky, like negatively sharky as well. And then it's like, you want to make sure that you do get your referrals, because if you spent this much time on an individual to, get the business flowing, to get the buyers, to get the whatever you want to claim it to be, then this person, this agent or realtor wants to like kind of be like, oh no, we're like, I'm not gonna pay you after all. Then, or just like, oh, I forgot. Then that's where you protect yourself. And within our brokerage with EXP, because Garth and I, we're with the same brokerage, right? So like of EXP, and but we have our own deals going on within EXP. So we're solo agents, right? And so the big deal here is the fact that we can have EXP automatically track that stuff for us once we find that realtor that's going to work good for the client. Let's say like we're here in California. Well, I've got a deal in Minnesota. I think Minnesota. It's $1 million property. And as soon as I got off the phone with that realtor, I went into our EXP and I put into there that like it's tracked for an entire year. It's tracked to the actual realtor, and to where I don't have to do anything with it. Literally, as soon as it comes under contract, everything's already tracked at the EXP. I'm totally fine, and so I don't have to worry. I don't have to go through all that. So
Yeah,
it's cool.
and that's what I love about any brokerage out there. I don't care what brokerage you're with. Um, the referrals is huge, because a lot of my business that I get, even as of today, all my business, I just been really blessed because I come from the mortgage lending side, working like 15 years on the mortgage lending side. A lot of all my business is all referral. People that I did mortgages for, years and years ago, and I've kept in contact with them. So now that I'm on the real estate side, now I'm doing the real estate transactions. But it is really good to have back. Let's back up a little bit. It's really good, you guys, to have a good agent that you can refer business to and just walk away from it. Still be in loop, but not be like, okay, well, what's going on? How's this agent treat my client? Blah blah blah. Like when Amy and I
Right.
focus enough to do that.
Right. So as like, let's say like this, like, I know it's been a minute since you've been brand new to this industry.
It's only 5 years. You learn, dude. Here's the thing: you get your dang on license, and they just throw you out there. It's learn as you go. Every deal is different. That's the
Mhm.
thing. No book out there. No, what to do next and how to do this. Yeah, you could take some contract classes. Join a team and have a really, really good mentor. But once you get your real estate license, dude, it's you stumble, you fall. It's like playing football, sports. You're gonna walk around, boom, 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 get knocked down. You get up and just call. Oh, okay, I see it coming this time. That's the way the business is. I mean,
It's super.
because did you hear me? Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
We lost him. Oh, we lost him. Oh, snap.
That's
I
okay.
bet you know what I bet happened? I bet he was trying to unmute himself or something.
Oh yeah, he clicked the
But
wrong button.
he should know it. He should know this. Like, don't like, just why mute yourself? Like, you don't need to mute yourself. Like, say what you're gonna say. Say it with your chest out, boy.
Exactly, because I told you, I have a whole bunch of text messages.
Seriously, dude. No.
Yeah, but people know who I am. I mean, I've always been myself. I can't act in this business. I don't pretend. You like me, or you love me, or you hate me.
Right.
But people are going to do business with you because they like you. They don't care who you work with, what brand or what brokerage you come from. Like I don't been to 3 brokerages in my whole entire career. Do you know to this day they don't even know who in the hell I work for?
Dude.
Yeah. They don't. And then when I told them I was moving, it was like, oh, okay. Oh, well, by the way, Garth, I want to go ahead and sell this house. Can you run some comps on it and see what I can get for it?
Yeah.
And they just blew me moving from another company completely off.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. And that's the thing is like yeah, that's one thing I really do. Well, I love the industry. Like sincerely, I love like I was telling you the other day, like I love like I get a rush, like
Yeah.
an actual like adrenaline rush whenever I get a deal going, especially if I'm selling a property, like whatever the case is, it doesn't matter. I get a super crazy rush from it because it's like now you're busy and you're it's like negotiating, it's showing, it's like it's getting the property ready. Now it's like trying to make sure that your comps are set correctly, that
Mhm.
your client knows, especially like I don't know if you Garth by chance watch any of my YouTube videos at all.
Yeah, I saw him on, well, when I was doing my YouTube, when I was doing, look, I had to do my due diligence and dig in and see who I was doing.
This guy,
You know,
this guy says I need to do my due diligence.
I sneaked and creeped the whole goddamn on thing.
Hell no.
Let me check you out. I want to know who I'm dealing
You
with.
best take me for face value, Garth. I don't give a shit.
Oh, the minute you send me your business card, I copy and paste your motherfucking name on Google, and I say, okay, 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 oh yeah, I can
Hell
help.
yeah, man. Hell
So
yeah, all day long.
everybody,
Hey,
but
hopefully you like what you saw.
well, you see, we sit right here, don't you? Shit. I ain't getting paid. I ain't getting no pay. I ain't getting no referral fee check. I ain't getting no commission, half percent, nothing. This is straight free publicity.
Yeah, you're talking about this. I was about to say, like, wait, is he saying that he didn't get his commission? Because I know he got his referral commission all
No,
day
I
long.
yeah, you know what? I should. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. That came from a referral when I worked at Guild Mortgage. That was his cousin that he referred me to. So I told
Okay.
him, yeah, here's this topic is going to be uh, follow up with what you say and what you're going to do. I
Hmm.
believe in karma. I believe in you put it out there, good things are going to come back to you. So, long
For
story short,
sure. All day
uh,
long.
you gave me a referral fee. I did yours. I got the referral, and then the referral turned into a referral. Long story short, so I promised the guy who gave me the referral. I said, if I ever got a referral from you for someone that wants to buy a house, I said I'll give you a referral as well. Now, if there's some DRE rule regulation people on here, I did follow the rule about
Right.
the I think it's a max $300 or whatever it is gift card, whatever you can do, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
Long story short, I gave it to him and gave him his gift for referring me something. And dude, he was like, wow. He was blown away. He was like, I didn't think he was going to do that. Because it's been like, what, two years since we even had the conversation?
Since Yeah, to my understanding, it was about 2 years that
Yeah.
that he was trying to find a property and just nothing was popping off correctly, at least in his favor. And then, like you were saying, I mean, it's funny because, well, I guess not really funny, but it was pretty problematic as well for me, because you know, calling calling the different agents and realtors in the areas that our client wanted to be in, and they weren't being communicative back. You know, that is a big deal. I don't care who you are. That is a very big deal. So,
I,
that's
and,
going to
that,
be
and that's, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no,
that's how
no.
we, that's how we make our money. Dude, this phone rings 24/7. I turns it off at night when I go to sleep and I turn it back on with messages and emails galore. But when I'm
Hmm.
like, I've got some stuff from you. I mean, I already got messages where I'm sitting here
Hmm.
on your show.
Hmm.
And they already know that I can't answer the phone. I'm gonna call you back when I get done. So that's an automatic message that goes out. And as soon as I get done off of here, I'm call back everybody, and they know.
Yeah.
That's why I think that I've been able to do the things that I've done because I answer my dang on phone, baby. I mean, look, we out to dinner, and when I'm screwing off, like last night, almost $400 in Taco Tuesday for a birthday dinner. I,
Yeah.
I, I, I paid that, and you know
Yeah.
who?
A $400 taco dinner.
It was like 10 people.
This
But
guy still.
if I didn't say hi, this is Garth. How can I help you? No problem. Yes, I can take care of that for you in a minute. Ka-ching. That's how I'm
Dang. Yeah. No,
able
and
and provide my lifestyle because I answer my phone, whether I can do the deal or not, or help the person refer it out, or blah blah blah. So answer your dang on phone. If you don't, get out of the business.
Yeah, and that's the thing though, is that like there's a lot of wasted energy that I've seen within our industry. Whenever someone becomes a listing agent, they I would say probably two things, or maybe three things, but really the third I feel like is going to be transitioned into the second, is going to be improper expectations. Not to make this like a whole real estate video, but like, or an episode, but at the same time, like we're both real estate professionals, and that's kind of bottom line how it goes. But number one thing that I've seen is lack of communication. Number one, if you're a listing agent, seriously, you have to make sure that every little, but we're lucky though, Garth. We're fucking lucky, bro, because with our brokerage, how we have it set for the brokerage and everything with EXP, as like the power that we have as realtors, right, is insane. Like we put a listing up, it automatically gets picked up by all of these websites, therefore doing a lot of the work for us. But also with us having to, like I taught you Chat GPT in 5 minutes, it's like being able to use that for your property descriptions. It's like, I'm kind of revealing some of the magic for the viewers here and the listeners, but like everyone that's listening and viewing this, you have no clue, unless you're in real estate, of how difficult it is to make a proper property description, how long it's taken so many professionals before us, and even in Garth's time in the industry as well, it's literally been that type of thing that you end up spending hours on that. But now that we've got AI, and especially that both myself and Garth understand how to do AI now, that's a big deal. Like being able to do AI is so huge. Hi, Adrian. Welcome back to your episode, bro. Mr. fucking co-host. What's going on with you, bro? Tell us what's going on.
First of all, I came back from my trip, and I think I disconnected my whole outlet, my whole everything, and my fast stream Wi-Fi was not enabled. So when I'm streaming or I'm like online for something, I think it slows down like crazy.
Yeah, because now it's showing up real good, Adrian. It was buffering.
Right?
You were freezing up everything. I was like, your Wi-Fi it's not strong enough. So yeah.
Well, yeah, it kept connecting, disconnecting. I'm like, what the hell's going on? It says strong as hell. It's not like I'm
So did you have to restart your computer?
No, bro. I disconnected my monitor. I went onto another computer. You saw it was a little blurrier and shit. That was my smaller computer. But we're good to go.
Which one is this computer?
This is my Mac.
What the fuck was the other computer?
It's my work computer. I can see.
Goddamn, sending us in a fucking maze, Adrian.
Like
this guy.
Let's get back on the road.
That part.
Yeah, so I wish I had a rewind button because, so that was your technical difficulties, though, eh?
Hey, it happens to the best.
Hey, that's what happens when you do live. I tell them all the time, I mispronounce the word, say the wrong thing. Oh, this is granite, it'd be concrete, and over here is brass, it'd be steel. And I'm like, oops. And somebody said, that's, I said, thank you for, I said, but it's live, you get it.
Yeah, dude. And I get such a high out of doing these podcast episodes that we've got, dude. Like every single time I walk away with some type of high from it. And it's funny. So our last guest that we had, he actually went on to publish a book. He's a relationship coach. And he actually published a book. He literally was like, this stuff motivated me so much that like it literally made me want to go to the next level with my business. And it was super legit. And like, it was just super cool. Like to be able to know that, we had a little helping hand of energy vibe, if you will, to go into that. And then, we always hope to have like great viewership and great listeners, and for everyone out there that's listening to this, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on the main screen here. So for all of you I know a lot of people have been waiting for us to get back on Spotify. We will be coming back on Spotify. This episode is definitely going to go on Spotify. So if you are a headphone listener, all that stuff, you are going to be listening to this again. Finally, I know we've had a lot of people that are like, what the hell are you guys doing? Well, shit just happens. Economy, you see it all around you. So that's basically what that goes about. So I'm super stoked to be, because we got like a crazy awesome audience, crazy amount of downloads on Spotify when we got on there. So it helps us all out, especially like us as industry professionals. So I want to know this, or actually, Adrian, I've been talking so fucking much. You got to talk, bro.
Can I fucking mute you? God damn, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
I know,
No.
yeah, it's your turn now. I'm here ready to sit here and sippy, you know.
I got to put on a damn beer or something. Jeez Louise.
We'll put it this way. Adrian, this ain't apple. This is not apple juice.
Oh, I know. I mean, if you put your apple juice in that glass, I can't imagine what you know.
Look, if it was apple juice, you don't see no ice in there no more, do you?
That shit just burned it all down.
Burn it up.
Imagine what it's going to do to your insides now.
That's all right. I'm worried about that. I'm dead and gone.
He knows what he's putting in his system. On the our last guest, that's awesome. And actually, now that you said that, I want to get that book, read it, bring them back, and reiterate on what we talked about, and what pushed them to this goal. Because that's a huge goal. Writing a book is probably not easy. I know he has a lot of experience in marriage therapy and all that stuff, and relationship goals. And I learned a lot. I think he's awesome. But I think that's cool. Now that I'm learning the real estate shit, the economy right now, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm a dummy for real estate. I have no idea what's going on. So it's kind of cool having you guys on and try to, give us a real estate for dummies and understand what's going on, the backbone of what's going on in the real life. Because especially in California, we got millions and trillions of homes and different markets, different locations, and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool to talk to you guys.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I mean, speaking about the market, I started off in this business 1999. I was loan processor, become a loan originator, a wholesale rep. I did the wholesale, the retail, went into Guild Mortgage, did the loan servicing, short sales, foreclosures, deed in lieu, payoffs. I mean, you name it, I've done it. And I've been through 3 market adjustments. The worst one that I went through, that was something I will never forget. I still look at The Big Short to this day on Netflix. The Wolf of Wall Street, The Inside Job. Because I was there when it happened. I worked at Countrywide, just to give you a little story short. But each crazy market that I went through, the 07, 08 was the worst one I've ever experienced. That was the second one, and now this pandemic one is the third one. They all are different because, back in 07, 08, that was financial. And then the one that we just went through now, or going through right now, was based on the pandemic, with COVID and everything. When people tell me about the business, dude, it's like riding a wave. And as long as you can deal with the adjustments of the market and deal with a lot of craziness, then you will survive. I believe that's just my personal input, because I've been doing this since, half of my life. And then you had the 5 years of real estate, you're almost 30 years. 30 years of real estate and mortgages is a lot. And I still don't understand why they hell I'm in this shit.
Yeah.
I don't, but I fucking love it, dude. My dad owned 4 gas stations before he passed away. So I ran my dad's gas stations. First black man to run gas station. My father was a no fucking joke. It was hood meet corporate. That's how it was, from what my dad went through, not having nothing, and we having all this shit. And running 4 Shell stations, the first black people that had Shell gas stations, and they gave us all the gas stations. Of course, they gave us all the gas stations in the fucking hood. But my dad flipped the script, and we became one of the most successful businesses, gas station businesses in Indianapolis, Indiana. So the reason why I'm telling you this story, like I'm telling you, Adrian, with you being new in this business, dude, you ain't seen shit yet. You talking about what? You talking about the other guy that wrote a book?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about a fucking movie, which I could write on the real estate business, and your ass will watch it, and it would be the truth. I might not be alive. It might be, but yeah, it's how long you been doing it?
No, I haven't. I'm living it through you guys. I'm in it.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say was like I'm in
We ain't
education.
got enough time, Adrian. I told y'all, man. Look, me and this dude, Damien. Every time we get on the phone, why is it that we talk for an hour and a half, or at least a damn hour? And I told his ass, I said, dude, because we be talking about some serious shit about our business and what we've gone through, what to do, what not to do. So when we talk, yeah, it's like therapy because it's like a mentor. He'll tell me what he's doing wrong. I tell him what I'm doing wrong. Tell him what are my issues, my problem, blah blah blah. And the next thing you know, I'm looking, I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't got shit done. I ain't got no emails done. I ain't got my offers. I mean, he just fucked up my whole goddamn day. But the conversation was so goddamn good.
Goddamn, Garth. God.
No, hey, that's fire. Fucking take her in the fucking chest. At least not on your back, all right? I'm gonna fucking tell you how it is too, man. Oh, now look at my goddamn time. 2 hours. God damn, bro.
I know. My whole day. And then wait a minute. In the meantime, I'm on the fucking phone and I'm doing this. I'm on another call. I'm like, dude. I know I'm supposed to be. I got shit in escrow right now. I need to be fucking taking the goddamn call. Not talking about. I'm gonna call you back up with the client. The fuck, fucking up my damn money.
Hey, but I love that you're a mentor to him, and we need that in any life, in life, in business, and all that stuff. So it's cool to tell, like, hey man, I did this shit. Don't fucking do it. Don't do this. Do this. Don't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't worth it. Just skip that right now. And a lot of as an educator, I tell these kids, look, you don't want to go work. You trust me. You want to work on something. You want to either go and be an electrician, find a way to work where it's a job that for a fact.
Trade.
It's here's the thing. You got to fucking love what you do. That's why you're successful. That's why my dad was successful. He loved running that gas station. He loved having his own fucking business. He loved having employees. He loved helping customers out. And the same thing with me, just in a totally different industry. I love what the fuck I do. I like the people. Yeah, sometimes I want to kill them, but they're my clients. They become my family. And I'm not doing it for commission check. Now, when I first started, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, woo, oh shit, hey, drinks on me. I never seen a check that big. And I did stupid stuff. Bought the Mercedes, bought the BMW, the house in East Lake on the water, and I was paying car payments. I was paying rent. I was wiring. I mean, you name it, I did it, and that's where I know I make mistakes. So I tell my kids, or not kids, but the people that I mentor, I said, when you get that first check, you remember it took me 3 months. I said, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. So it's funny because so it's cool because Garth and myself, right? Even though I've been in real estate as a whole for the greater part of 3 years. As a realtor, I've been in it since the beginning of this year. However, because Garth knows my direct mentor, which is Garrett Couture, it's funny because even in my short time, this is the only thing I've been doing. And it was super cool because when Garth and I got introduced to one another, it was super awesome because, this goes with this is one of those things to where you can have 20 plus years in the industry. And Garth, I know you're going to agree with me on this one because you've done it so many times before. The fact of it is you can have 20 plus years in the industry and still not know how to do certain things. And that's the thing is that
that's the fucking truth right there. That part.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, is that with when Garth and I first started talking, right? And like it was super funny because I was telling him like, do you know how to do these type of deals? Do you know how to do these type of deals? He was like, what the fuck? No, like tell me. And then I told him, and then it was super fucking amazing because the way that our friendship has grown has been to where, okay, you're giving me information, I'm gonna raise you one. Here's another piece of information, which is where Sotheby International, aka Concierge Auctions, came into play, to where Garth single-handedly, by the way, everyone, including Adrian, this gentleman right here, Garth, is the single-handed reason why why I'm connected with a platform that's got your top 200 billionaires in the world. And I repeat that, the top 200 billionaires in the world. Yeah. The only thing is that with like, and Garth, talk about the fucking that, what is it, the $26.5 million home that you just recently had a hand in?
We're, as a matter of fact, I think we're closing right. Which one? There's one in there's two. For the first time, we got
there's the one which is in Bel Air,
yeah, the Bel Air,
the one which is the Malibu one that was about a month ago now.
Oh, dude, that
the developer one, yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, he was from Canadian or Canada. He came down here. This big developer bought this land in Malibu, you guys. I mean, I've gone to Malibu. I've worked up there. Listen, there's Malibu, and then there's Malibu. Dude, he was so far out. But anyway, long story short, he paid like $75 million for this lot, just for the dirt. Just for the dirt. There's just look.
$75 million?
I can pull it up. See, I like to show proof when I'm talking. Yeah, for the dirt. So, I mean, no.
Dirt.
No, not for the dirt. For the
property.
No, he's the architect. He was the developer, and he was the owner. So he did everything himself. So he invested. So what he's claiming is $75 million for the project. The lot, I forget the lot was. I think the lot was only like 20 million or something. Because I did look at the breakdown I wanted to see how he got to this. Why are you asking $75 million for your property, Mr. Seller, ma'am? No, because and you're not familiar with California. You just flew over here and just fell down and said, "Okay, I want to build a house." And it's going to sell because all these other homes over here sell for $100-200 million.
The fucking story of my life.
No, he had his numbers right. They do the home where the neighborhood he was in. They do have $100-200 million homes. Actually, it's over there where Beyonce and Jay-Z bought their property at. They just bought a house for $200 million in Malibu too. So there is a part of Malibu that has those crazy astronomical $100 million sell prices, and they do sell. But you got to build in that neighborhood, sir. Not halfway to San Francisco. And that's for that price point. So back to the story. So the agents reached out to us, and on our platform, we were able to find a buyer within 60 days. And the house went
within 60 days, y'all. Within.
All cash, no contingencies. And the thing was, I think it was on and off of the market. I have to look at it. I think it was on and off the market for 3 years. And it started off at 75 million. And you can, when I do my due diligence and looking at properties, I go back to the history when the house first originated on the market.
Yeah.
So these homes have been on the market. Sometimes some of them are, 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So with our platform, everything is done online, and we use the Sotheby's database. It's a part of Concierge Auctions. Okay. So we use the Sotheby's in New York. You're familiar with Sotheby's, with the fine art and diamond rings and all the crazy things sell for these crazy prices? So the platform uses their database of the buyers and the sellers, that are very, very high net worth individuals all around the globe, the world, basically. So with that being said, so once they participate in the auction, I'm not going to go all the way into it, but just give you bits and pieces because it would be another subject. Totally. Yeah. Call me if you want to know more about the auction. Okay. So I'm gonna skip a lot. So with that being said, we market the property for 30 days and we put it on our auction platform. We reach out to the people personally who had that kind of money, and they submit $100,000 security deposit in order to start the bid. And they're like, dude, I've attended the live auction, you guys. This shit was crazy. And they got the little thingies. You know how they do?
Yeah, the little placards.
108, 109. And he's sitting here, yeah. Okay, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, 5. I get a 10 million, 5. Oh, 20 million, 20 million cash, 20 million, 5. And they're holding this up 10 million and 20 million. And I'm like, where in the hell are they getting their fucking money from? I'm like, they're from all over the world.
Yeah, of course.
It's like the Japanese, man. Like they create these institutions, they create these companies that are manufacturing companies, for example, or telecommunications. Before you know it, it's one of those things that's literally how the wealth is made, and it's multiplied like crazy. Then before you know it, you have like there's a company called LKQ Online, which is the world's largest junkyard, the world's largest. And if I only know this, by the way, everyone, I know this only because I had everyone, all the viewers may know this already from the past episodes, but I used to have car dealerships, and I would get the cars from the auctions they were like broken, right? So I went ahead and repaired them. Well, the way I got the parts for super cheap was by going on the junkyard auctions, or not the junkyard auctions, but the LKQ online. And like, for example, a semi hood, like a semi truck, day cab or over the road truck, I got on LKQ. They had it delivered to my yard, and it came from Germany. $500 for a hood. I'm like, hell yeah! And this is for a semi hood, like a day cab or over the road truck. That's cheap.
Wow.
So, but that's the thing. For me to digress at least. So
yeah, no,
I don't want Adrian to get mad at me again.
I know. I think that, back to like we were saying earlier, as far as all of us talking to each other, bouncing ideas off each other, and it's just not always about real estate either. We become friends. We talk about our personal shit, our personal issues, what we're going through, divorce, breakups, she left me, baby mama drama, whatever you want to call it. Financial problems, mental issues. I mean,
it's like you build that relationship with them for sure.
Yeah.
So, how big was that lot?
Oh, don't you do that? Don't you do that? Don't you throw me underneath the damn bus on the yeah. Well, it took like, and the name of the property, you guys, in case you want to look it up or Google it, it was called The One. It was the largest. It was 105,000 square feet. It took like 10,000. So it took thousands of dump trucks because he built it. It's in Bel Air, and the HOA hated him for building this property. He was going into default because he took out so many loans on the property. And at first it was supposed to be selling for $500 million. It's supposed to be the world's largest in the world. Yeah, world's large. And this is all online, you guys. You can Google all this. Google The One or The One in Bel Air. It's the 105,000 square foot property. My platform sold that property. So when I'm talking to these agents out here who want to give me shit, have your platform sold $100 million house all cash for in 35 days?
Shit.
I got the picture and the address. Pull it up, baby. You'll see concierge auctions are all day long. So they just put us on the plat map. So a lot of the homes I go to are maybe 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, and it goes up. That 100, it was $200 million at first. The bankruptcy court put it out there. That's one of the most expensive and largest homes I ever dealt with in my career. So I'm honored to be a part of that platform. And then I've done stuff with the Altmans. The Altmans that's worked with us, Josh and Matt Altmans.
Altman.
Yeah, Altman, I'm sorry.
You better get his name straight. He's going to come after you, Garth. He's going to be like, what you said my name?
I know, man. Yeah. It goes on and on and on. So the agencies we're working with are very high. You know, the Mauricio over at the agency, those guys are big time people. You know, they're not going to get onto a platform and do something that's going to screw their client or screw themselves out. But a lot of the agents just, when they hear the word auction, they run and scream.
And
And when
that's
I hear an offer is an offer, especially all cash, no contingencies, and you're shipping on the market for 3 years. Hello.
yeah. But see, that's the thing is that like with like so with these it's like you and I were talking about this the other day, Garth, is that with everyone gets scared whenever they hear the word auction.
Yes.
Just that word, auction. For real estate, they think it like if you transition it to real estate, they think it's the dirtiest word in the world. But if as long as they understand that it's not just an auction, it's literally owned by Sotheby International, which is
Oh,
such huge.
yeah.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, the caliber of people, you guys. Listen, I mean, when I go to these events, you got to be on your fucking A game. And the people are cool. That's what freaked me the fuck out. They were not. I just thought there was gonna be, plastic surgery and fuck you, my ass don't stink type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
I shit roses.
but then people say, Garth, that's because the way you are. You know me. I go up to talk to any motherfucker about it. You look at me, don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna really go over there and talk to your ass. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you gonna talk to me? But
Yeah.
it's a totally different caliber. These properties you've seen them, Damien. I put them on my social media, guys. Check it out on Facebook and Instagram. I've been in some homes. It freaks me the fuck out. You know the crazy part. When I leave,
Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
oh, here's the crazy part, you guys. So when I leave, so when I leave, when I leave these multi-million-dollar homes, and then I come back to my motherfucking goddamn house, like. I feel like my shit is not even a guest house. The fucking guest houses are like 5,000, 4 bed. And then I'm driving here and I'll pull up in my fucking driveway, press the button. I'm in a Maserati and I got a nice place. Everything's nice. And I come in here, I'll be depressed. I'm like, why I can't live like that? But it's I like the fact that I can at least go up there and have fun and meet people in that kind of caliber. But it is a good platform that has elevated me into a part that blows my mind because I see it on videos, you guys, like social media, Instagram, TikToks. I see these crazy $100 million homes, $80 million homes, and I can at least say I've been there. I've been in that house, or I've seen a house similar to that. You know, my little ass coming from San Diego, but it's a different caliber, and it puts me. You can go to the website and type in my name, and my little black face pops up in that little section, the Garth, which it's like crazy because I just think I just think I couldn't get there. You know, um, I'm glad I did not listen to that person because in this business, you have mentors, you have your goals and things, and this is to anyone out there, other agents or whatever it is, or whatever type of business you're in. Follow your damn dreams, dude. Follow your goal. Follow your dreams. I call it the little inside thing, whatever. That little gut.
Yeah.
Saying, Garth, fuck them.
That intuition, that gut instinct.
Yeah. Oh, don't go there. They're not gonna like you. Or you're black. You're gay. You're too flashy. But motherfucker, look at me now.
Yeah, seriously. So,
Yeah.
and but that's the thing is that like
And that's not being arrogant.
no. It's and that's the thing is like it's not to like there's no like there's a very big line, and we've said this actually in previous episodes is like there's a big difference between arrogance, confidence, and cockiness.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so like, if you're confident, you just know what your abilities are. If you're cocky, it's like a kind of like a show off.
Yeah.
Arrogant is just, talking at your ass, if you will. But confidence is very one of those things that's just like you walk into a room, you don't have to say shit to anybody. People just fucking know, you know?
Oh, and these people, they try. Ooh, they test you. Oh shit, they test your ass. Oh my god, dude, you better be on. You better be knowledgeable globally, because when you're in that kind of a caliber price point, you don't know who. I would say real quick example. So I'm talking to this one lady. I think this was. Oh, it was at the one. It was the one in Bel Air. That was my first property. And the lady was talking about the movie theater because the motherfucker had like an AMC inside the house, a bowling alley. Oh yeah, you had go Google the one
Of
in
course.
Bel Air. And I'm asking her, I said, I say, oh, you like my house? As a joke. You do that when you're walking through homes, when you tour homes and you see other people. This kind of break the ice. I said, so do you like my house? You want to put in an offer? She said, no, I think I'm going to pretty much stay where I'm at. I said, so, oh, well, you live right here. I'm just shooting the game. And she said, no, I live up north. I said, oh, really? She said, yeah, I live in Montecito. I said, you live in Montecito? I'm saying this in the back of my head real quick. I'm like, okay. Hi, my name is Garth. I'm being proper because I can't be myself because
this guy, he says, "Oh, hello."
Oh yeah, I'm from the flats, and I'm looking at her. She's looking at me, whatever 9 yards. So anyway, I said that's up there where Oprah lives, and she starts laughing and walks away. She said, "Yeah, I'm 2 houses down from her." Let me give you my card. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. But that's the kind of people that are walking around. It's called preview events. So once the house goes up for auction, we'll have a preview event where we invite selective members. It's not really open to the public, even though you can stroll in, but it's really open for agents and potential buyers. So you got these people that are previewing the property, they might put in an offer on the property, or you got their what do you call the people that handle all their money?
That hand around the money?
Handle the client's money. So some of the people, they'll send over their representatives of their estates. I forget, wealth managers. There you go.
Yeah.
Wealth
Yeah. Or trust attorneys.
I've done FaceTime,
Mhm.
because they don't buy the properties sight unseen.
Mhm.
They'll either fly over, they'll fly someone over for them, baby. Trust and believe me.
Right.
And you don't know who that person is until they come
Right.
up and say, oh, my client, I'm here to represent my client. We would like to know how does this platform work, blah, blah, blah. So therefore, you're amongst a lot of different people. So you have to know your shit, which
Yeah, like you said, they test you to understand. Like, well, does this guy know what he's talking about? Who is this
they
guy?
do.
But
They have,
like the confidence is my resume. I'm like, shit. Let me show you what I've sold and who I be with. So
yeah. And I have pictures of all the properties. I don't know, it's probably 10 or 15 houses, 20 million up to the $100 million house that I've been to and
Mhm.
represent, actually witness the process, the auction, the houses coming on the market, helping out
Right.
the agent. Because these agents want to get the listing, they want to get it sold. So
Right.
it's two ways to sell a house. There's the traditional way, and then there's a non-traditional way. Now, in the luxury market, even on the traditional market, but on a high-end luxury market, you only got one way to sell a house, baby. It's called your database, your spirit.
Dude, your database is everything, though. Sincerely.
Yeah, database, baby. You can throw it on the MLS all day long, and you want hope and pray some rich bitch is sitting up in Versailles, and her husband just paid for $100 million to spend to go buy some property.
Yeah.
That type of a luck, which
Yeah.
doesn't happen a lot. Or you can do the fucking best and have a backup, baby. Because when you hire my ass to come and sell your 20, 30, $40 million house, I'm gonna say, hi there, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. By the way, there's two ways to sell your house. One is the traditional way, which you already know. Me and the other 50 other damn agents that were here getting an interview. But I have a 60-day platform that will bring you an offer all cash,
Mhm.
pocket in the back, just in case this
Yeah.
doesn't work. Are you just done with that and the contract is up and you want to fire my black ass?
Mhm.
Nope. I think outside the box.
And
Is
see, that's one of those things that, like, with
I
being,
get really
but even like with being a listing agent as well, it's one of those things that it's a slippery slope because it can be. Clarify, it can be, because like the first deal that I did this year, for example, was my mother-in-law's property, right? Sold it, and sold it within what is it, within it's like within a week and a half. Yeah. And thank you for reminding me. And so that was a great learning curve because, with that, we had a sight unseen offer, right? And so the big thing about it is that now I know of how those deals go. You should always accept a backup offer, no matter the case, because if someone, especially if the offer is sight unseen, then you write it up. Okay, we're going to still be accepting backup offers because your deal is sight unseen. And then whenever they don't, especially Garth, you know this to be 100% a red flag. Whenever they start stalling on getting the appraisal done, oh, really? You want to stall on getting the appraisal done because you want to renegotiate at the end, like literally 3 days or a week before closing. Oh, I see what you're trying to do, and I raise you one.
I got one right now. As a matter of fact, I was just telling Damien earlier. Right now, I got a property in West Sacramento that's supposed to be closing on Friday. Not going to close because of the insurance. And the agent was, "Oh, I love you. Why you get my offer accepted? Blah, I love you." Oh, answer the phone. What's up? Boom, boom, boom. We get in escrow. We run into a problem. Ghost me. What the fuck? I hate that. Call me up and say, I'm gonna call you up and tell you, hey, excuse me, agent. We had an issue. I fucked up. Okay. And I'm sorry, but let's move on. What do we need to do? How can we get this deal fixed? How can we get this deal to close? And I don't understand that, Damon, when they do that, it's just like, why you go hide in the corner with a fucking your tail between your ass like a dog?
They're adults and they act like fucking children too, though. They're scared.
Yeah, they do.
All you gotta do is communicate.
Yeah, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I'm like, hey, dude, okay, let's, like when you fall out with your friends and family, you kiss and hug and you say, hey, I'm sorry. Best friends do that. If you don't fall out with your best friend, that's not a real friendship.
Yeah.
Even family, sometimes you want to kill their asses.
Yeah.
I want to kill them sometimes, but I love them. They're my fucking family. So.
See, yeah. What'd you say, Adrian?
Who else are you supposed to fucking fight? That shit happens all the time. I actually love I like men relationship because if I talk to my brother, we almost about to kill each other one time at a party.
Oh, I know.
And the next day, what up, bro?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
All the time.
I said, dude, we was drunk last. I said, oh man, we was fucked up last night. That's my
dude. Yeah. No, so Garth, tell everyone, where are you originally from?
Oh, can't you tell? You gotta hear that southern accent.
You say Indianapolis?
We born in Indianapolis. My father, Damon, fuck you. I ain't
you're in Texas. You better shut your ass up.
Exactly. You ain't too far, your country ass. All that damn land with nothing on it.
Hey, y'all.
Country
ass hair and shit.
I didn't know I was going to get into a burning session over here. Shit. Okay, let's go. Shots fired. Shots fired.
So let me jump to this podcast and get on your ass.
Hey, you don't want to
have fun doing this. I know. But no, originally from Indianapolis, born. My family's in Little Rock, Arkansas, and Memphis, Tennessee, Alabama. So I'm from the South. I got that, but and people like that. Just, hey, y'all want to hang out, y'all. Yeah, come on, y'all.
That's the only thing that someone can understand that I'm not from here.
Oh yeah, they pick me up, bro. People always make fun of me. They say
that's the only way.
I'm Southern, but I've been out here since '91. I mean, shit, I'm already. You might as well call me a damn
Californian.
Yeah, look, I heard say a citizen.
I'm a California citizen.
I think the apple juice.
Oh, that damn apple juice, boy. So
yeah.
So how would you say? Because this is a topic that Adrian and I just eat the fuck up all day long. Because it's such a big topic of discussion. I know we have like 20 minutes left, but I kind of saved the best for last. I feel like that, at least, because this is a loaded question. So with life, Garth, just life, just as well as Adrian and I do, mental health is such a big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's an underrated topic, in my opinion. Okay. So, how would you, like, how do you individually, like, what are your ways that you, I don't know, cope with your mental health, or like, how do you like, Adrian, can you refine this for me? Or
Yeah.
Garth, do you get what I'm saying?
No, dude. I totally fucking get everything you're saying. I'm glad you're bringing that up because, especially right now, you guys. And this is all jokes. This is I'm gonna be 100% motherfucking real. Probably too much. Um, it's a lot. I myself, I had to teach myself how to do that. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know how to deal with it. And come to find out, long story short, I was going through depression and everything. I ended up with this therapy lady as a joke with a lawsuit, blah, blah, blah. And I got in there, you know, she had the couch with the fucking tissue, the whole 9 yards. And I went in there just to act it out. And then before you knew it, I started talking to her. And then that's what I finally figured out what therapy was. Understand therapy. What do you do? How's it work? You know, I know about the couch and the tissue, and you cry and tell them all your secrets and shit. Cry me a river, but I didn't know how it would help me out. So me personally, I've gone through that. But like you said, it's you were asking me how do I do it?
How do
Cope
you
with it?
go? Yeah, how do you battle through it? How do you? I don't know the best way to say it, but like, I don't know, like, how do you deal with? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, how do you battle it? How do you deal with your mental health? Like, what are some of the ways that? Yeah,
How do
I
you get
have
out of
I
it?
have yeah, I have three different ways to be honest with you guys. Number one, I disconnect myself from email, phone, texting, whatever it is. I shut myself down. I try to do it on Sundays if I'm not doing an open house or working or anything like that. I don't know why. Because, you know, I do go to church, you know, I believe in God, whatever else, you know, everybody has their own opinion about that, you know, religion. So the religion, number one, the religion. I talk to God. I ask God, thank you for my blessings. I ask God for my forgiveness and my sins or whatever I've done. I walk around and just talk. Like, I mean, I'm just telling y'all the truth. And I think things out. And then number two, every morning I'm up at 6 a.m. Rise or shine, whatever, hungover, drunk, don't want to get up. But my body wakes me up every morning. So every morning at 6, I'm up getting dressed, and then I'm downtown in Little Italy, and we walk from Little Italy down through the Seaport Village over to the convention center, and then we come all the way back up through the convention center, through downtown, back to Little Italy, and I get in my car and I go home and take a shower. So 6 in the morning, 2.5 miles. Sometimes on Fridays I do 4 miles. So I walk every morning at the crack of dawn, and that's me smelling the air. And me and my sister, we talk about every fucking thing. We're our therapists. Depression, suicide, sex, bankruptcy, job, whatever you call it, my mama, daddy. I mean, we don't hold nothing back.
mm-hmm.
Um, and then the last one is, which is not really good because it makes me spend money, is I like to travel.
You
Fucked up my bank
sound
account.
good.
But I have fun, dude. Because remember, I do real estate. Adrian, I don't know if you know this about me. I just don't do real estate. My family owns a business, so I run my family's company Monday through Friday, and I run my own real estate business as well. So I'm commingling running two different businesses, and I'm working 7 days a week. So in order not to, you know, keep from jumping off the motherfucking Carnal Bay Bridge and committing suicide, which is not a funny thing, but I work balance, if that makes sense. I work every day, but I'm not tired. I'm not stressed out. I do have stressful situations, but I don't let that stuff get to me. I think the older that I've gotten, I know we only got so many minutes. I think the older I've gotten, I run from fucking bullshit, baby. I run from drama like the police.
He said,
Like,
50, bye.
like the police is as I run from drama, I run from negativity. I'm real finicky about who I have around my circle. But back to mental health is I just think it was something that was, especially in the Black community, we don't talk about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hell, you know, shit, go get yourself a drink, go whatever, go party, go get whatever it is. Um, it's something that we don't really talk about, you guys, because I've found myself in depression. When I
Hmm.
had certain things and money and materialistic things, and I would walk in, I'd be like, I still wasn't happy. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought all this was gonna make me happy. I got money in the bank. I got a fat ass car in the garage, paid for a big ass house. Clothes galore, a house full of shit, and I was depressed. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not supposed to feel like this. So how do you deal with that without going out doing something crazy or whatever? You
Yeah.
got to find a way to deal with it if you don't do therapy.
Yeah.
Like you guys talk, me and Damon talk. Go ahead.
No,
No, I was just agreeing with you.
no, I was raising my finger. My bad, Damien.
Oh no,
Uh,
no.
I love what you said. I totally understand that you feel grounded. You kind of go back to like going to nature, like you said, and just breathing the air and understand like, fuck, I can die tomorrow. This shit
Yeah,
can be all gone. What
yeah,
have I done to say, like, what am I proud of? What do I love? What can I say when people in your funeral, what are people going to talk about? What are they going to say about you? What have you done to this community to help your family, to help, children, whatever you want. I love that you said that just going out in nature and just kind of understand like, hey, we take life for granted. I was like,
yeah.
we're here for a reason and we have a purpose. And sometimes we do stupid shit to go thinking that this is gonna make us happy when reality is you wanna just live the life that, God gave us and
There.
be there for everybody and be humble and help others. Uh, but I do think we take this shit for granted. I think that exercise is huge.
Oh
That
fuck.
dude, you can just drop it all. You sweating all day. I'm like, damn, there
In the
goes all.
morning, before I talk and answer the phone or any text messages, I get my workout on. It's easy, y'all, because not to cut you off, but I know it's what's helped me. I mean, it's got me in shape. I'll be but almost 60 years old, and people still can't believe my age. And because I fucking get out there and I work my ass off. But to me, it's mentally. It's like the brain starting in the morning. The fresh air, the birds flying around. I mean, the seagulls, whatever those damn things are in the morning.
Mhm.
It's and then you hear it's hard to explain that part right there. Because if I don't work out, dude, I don't feel right. Because I go in the office in the morning, I'm like, good morning. And everybody's sitting there fucking up a cup of coffee, popping pills or whatever the case they doing. Them, oh, I ain't getting no rest. I'm tired when I got home. And I'm coming in there like this motherfucker on crack because I did mental workout. And yeah, which is the most important thing to get my day started. So my mental workout is me working out early in the morning before anybody's up and the street lights are on.
Mind before body. You tell your body what to do. You
Yeah,
don't.
and I'm just now learning that, you guys, at a late age. I've done a lot of crazy shit in my life, but um, back to the mental health. I think you got to have somebody that you can really just talk to and say what the fuck you gonna say, and they don't judge you for shit. Now they might not like it, and me and my sister we go at it all the time. She'll like what the fuck I got to say, and she'll like what the fuck, uh, and vice versa. But we support each other, whether we right or wrong, or we're just trying to figure shit out. So back to the mental thing, you please find someone that you can talk to. If not, just call the 1-800 hotline. Just talk to.
Seriously though, seriously.
You
Yeah, just
you have to feel vulnerable. You have to let it out because those. I grew
oh
up in a
yeah.
yeah. And, as a land, my dad's a very machista kind of guy where it's like you don't have feelings. You don't say I love you. You go
Yeah.
out there and do what you got to do.
My dad was a doggy dog father, man. He was this cutthroat, you know.
That's the
Ooh,
thing. Like, I actually made a video a couple months ago, couple to a few months ago, anyways, about mental health because you know I do believe that it is a very underrated topic. I always like really enjoy these types of deep conversations because they don't they don't I don't feel like they're brought up enough, and especially for what y'all both have stated, which is in other ethnicities, it's one of those things that it is frowned upon. I know the Bosnian culture, I know the Albanian culture, I like all these different cultures in general, Russian, whatever you want to say, any one of them. They're all pretty much the same in that side of things, which is about being a man, what a man is supposed to be. And that's where it's like low key, it's like suppressing a lot that you should want to come out with, and then
Yeah.
it makes you feel like insecure in some type of way, but you can't really put your finger on it because you've been taught so much from your literal family teachings and belief standards that this is the way it's supposed to be. And then, whenever you're trying to grow yourself, whether it's, creating your business, being a better employee, being a better husband, being a better son, brother, sister, what have you. That's the things to where, like, to y'all's point about being vulnerable, like, it is a big deal. And that's why I feel like a lot of people, unfortunately, are definitely quote unquote fake because they're afraid to let the
We
people in.
need to cut.
Did you freeze again?
I think he's froze up. There you
You
go.
froze. You froze. You're back now. You froze.
Okay,
Come on back.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we need to cut the generational trauma, what
Yeah.
our family's gone through. Now, my
Oh
dad
my,
through alcoholism, through
oh my God, dude, stop. We gonna look. We need to do another episode.
Dude, and that's what I was gonna say. We're going to do because, like, I know that the audience is like, I'm very certain that this introduction, like, even with Arno Kosh, right? Like, he's come on, I think, two, maybe three times, and because there's so much to be able to talk about, and now our audience, the viewers and listeners, they're able to understand who Garth is, who you are, dude, what you're about. And now once we've gotten through that, now we get to start peeling layers, which gets even more fun because usually, like, if you've seen Garth, if you've seen the past episodes that we've had, and this is really weird for us and our podcast because usually our episodes, they go for 2 hours. They'll even go. We have one episode or a couple episodes that have gone for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So literally, it's like I've told you before. It's like when you feel the vibe, you want to just stay in with it because it's in there now. And like you literally said it yourself, like, man, we're gonna have to do another episode because these are the type of things that DGU podcast is all about, which is getting into the nitty gritty, getting into the uncomfortability, getting into like becoming vulnerable, talking about relatable topics that are underrated. So people can understand that, look, like, we're all pretty much the same. It's just the way we deal with it is very different.
Yeah, and I tell people that all the time. I said, listen, I said, we all wipe our ass the same way. The only difference is you're gonna probably have a little bit more better a little bit more better toilet paper than I have, if that makes sense. You might have some Gucci toilet paper that you wipe your ass with, but you wipe your ass my ass.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, with certain people in general, is just, it's super weird when you get this entitled personality, right? Like, you and I deal with it, Garth, we deal with it so much in our industry, the entitlement issue, especially whenever you're dealing with luxury listings, luxury buyers. It's the entitlement, and it's like, yeah, we get it. You've got money.
But
Huh?
here's the thing. Let me hold on. Let me stop you there for a second. The ones that I've dealt with, let me tell you something. They know what the fuck they want, and they know that you need to go get it done. That's one thing I definitely have learned with people on that kind of caliber. They got that kind of money. They
Right.
don't. Oh well, how much is the home inspection going to be? I was sitting on one real quick. It was it was determined. I can't say the people's names, but the client was
Mhm.
going to buy the property if the home inspection. I mean, if the engineer report was going to come back at a certain price point, she
Mhm.
was going to back out. So long story short, they put me on speaker. I couldn't say anything because I was just mentoring me on the how to handle this transaction, blah blah blah,
Mhm.
and the estimate came back at $350,000 to fix the house that this client wanted to buy. That was the estimate. It can go higher.
And how do they react to that?
Oh, is that all? Okay, well let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and write it up. I'm fine. And I'm looking at him, and I'm almost, dude, almost. I was like, that does not happen. I mean, of course, you deal with different parts, but the point of the story is they know what they want, and they want to get it done. Now, the arrogance that they have is they want it now. I don't care. Get it done. Go find it. It's your job. Why are you still here? That's the
Yeah.
part that you got to learn how to deal with, because they wipe my ass. My
I don't
See-
care the price. Get it done.
Did I ask you? No, they don't. No, they don't want to mention the price. They already looked at the house. It was like, I'm going to take me go see this house. I want to write an offer. Or
And see, that's the thing is, like, not I guess, but what I'm referring to is the side of the business that, or just the mentalities that, with accredited investors, for example, they're this way, the entitlements, also FISBOs, they always want more than what Garth's reaction.
trying to break into that platform. I do. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Before here, let me throw you a platform question out there, because I did one Facebook, got a listing, lost it because the house went to foreclosure. Listing story. I am determined to destroy the physical market. I'm so sick of those scripts. No disrespect, Mr. Tom Frey. I love you, dude. You're awesome. I'm so sick of the scripts out there, dude. Those people are there, and I dealt with them, and I've got some listings out of them. Oh Lord Jesus, that's a platform that I can't figure out. And I've lived and worked in 5 states: Maryland, Tennessee, Atlanta, and California, doing business with FISBOs. Or dude, those motherfuckers.
See, on a, I guess, like, on a educational side for FISBOs, like, if any viewers are watching this and listening to this, it's the point of this is not to talk shit about the FISBOs. It's to
No.
educate you guys sincerely, and I want to make sure that that's very clear, because I know that with our animated ways that we talk about these topics and everything, sometimes I feel like it can get misconstrued in some type of way. But this is the reason why I post on Damian Gary Realty Group on Instagram, on YouTube, especially YouTube is all the long form videos. I literally educate the FISBOs on exactly what you are supposed to do, because Garth and I both know that, the biggest thing is that you want to save on the commission. Great. We're in full support of you to do that. Amazing. We applaud if you can do it, then great. But if you watch the content that I bring out on a weekly basis, and a lot of it is towards the FISBOs, then you can go and you can learn exactly what you need to do and what we as professionals in the industry will and are doing that makes your house sell.
Yes. And you know what? It's funny you said that. I'm going to get something real quick too, because that's how I got my first FISBO. The reason why they hired me, because I didn't come off as a salesperson. I came off as helping them. I said, do you have your disclosures? What is your payoff? Have you ordered your payoff yet? Who are you going to use for, we're going to do a home inspection. If there's any seller credits or any, whatever you're doing, I'm trying to lay everything out like I would, like a traditional listing, but I'm giving information to you for free. I go as being helpful.
Right.
Your listing. Because I love my FISBOs. They taught me, they were my training points to get listings, because I practiced on the FISBOs on my listing presentations. And I love the FISBOs. My family have a lot of properties, and they've sold properties without listing them. Right, in escrow companies will do FISBOs too. There's certain escrow companies out there I have a relationship with that would do FISBOs and do some discount services for title, whatever the case may be. With that being said, hold on one second. Here's what you want to know. You want to know what got me my first FISBO listing, you guys? Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Watch him come out in the clown suit and everything.
I'm gonna get
Let's see this unveiling over here, Garth.
some kind of hat.
These are old, you guys. Because everybody asked me, how did I get that? It was a 35-acre property. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh yeah.
They're FSBO books that I'm not. They're ghost written, of course. Oh, there you go. So this is what got me my first FSBO. If you guys can see this,
Mm-hmm.
And it has step by step on what to do, how to avoid paying a real estate commission for sale by owner. So these are some books that I've written myself. This is just me. This is my way of doing business. But this is what I gave out to for sale by owner people. And I tell them, I say, hey, you don't want to list with me? That's fine. I said, but if you're going to list and sell yourself, here's the best way to do it so you don't get your ass sued. Plain and simple.
Well, and also not even just about getting sued, but understanding your rights, understanding what you're able to like your negotiating power, what you do need to do, what you don't need to do. You know, there's so much that really goes on in a transaction that, and this is why people that that are trying to sell their houses themselves. And again, if you can do it, great, go for it. If you can't do it, then hey, Damien and Garth, we're here for you.
And we negotiate our fees, dude. People tell me all the time, I'm like, I can negotiate whatever I want. You know, our
Right.
EFP guidelines is, but don't stop talking about the commission. It's about the service, the knowledge
Mhm.
that we have, and us protecting you and helping you.
Mhm.
Help me help you.
Right.
Make some
Right.
money.
No, you're completely correct on that one, 100%.
Help you to make some money. That's all I want to do. Of course,
You're
I got to do it because my knowledge and my time and my experience is worth it.
Wait, isn't that your job? Oh, yes, right.
So you want to go to a doctor, but you're gonna go to a dentist, but just because the dentist is a doctor, you got heart problems, but you want to go to your dentist who pulls on teeth all day long. Your dentist don't pull on hearts. If you got heart issues, you go to a heart doctor. If you got mouth issues, you go to a dentist. Why do you think that just because you can sell? And some people can. This is not to knock the ones that cannot, because my family's done it. I'm just saying, use us as advisors, or whatever the case is.
No, you're completely correct.
Yeah, call me up. I'll walk you through it. And then if I don't get
So,
I'll just get on the work with them on the buyer side. If they go sell their house, hey, can I help you find one?
so if everyone's going to, because we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up, but for all of those of you that do want to reach out to Garth, you already know how to find me. But if you want to go ahead and reach out to Garth, I've been putting his Instagram handle here. And do you want me to go ahead and put a phone number here for you, Garth, or anything like that?
All you gotta do is go ahead.
Stylish Realtor. I love it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna add you right now.
Look, dude, all you gotta do is just Google Garth Hendrix, and you're gonna find out my whole life. I'm an open book, baby. I can't. I already knew when I signed up for this business, my personal life is gone. But no, my telephone number, yeah, for people. And then I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on TikTok. I mean, I'm on every platform out there, you guys. Garth Hendrix is my name. My telephone number is area code 619. If you want to put that in there, 817-6857. You can call me. You can text me. Like I said, if I'm on the other line, you're going to get a text message. I'm going to call you right back. And I do return my phone calls. Even if with another client, I'll let you know. That's pretty much it. You can Google me and check me out. I'm online. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I'm super stoked, Garth, that you were open to, spending an hour and 20 minutes with us today, because I know you could have been doing anything else in the world that you wanted to do, but you chose to spend, an hour out of your evening with DGU Podcast, and we're super stoked for it. I know, obviously we've been talking about it for I think about a month or so now.
No, dude. Yeah, since we closed the escrow. So long story, Adrian, real quick before our time right now. So I met him when I met him at the closing and everything. I said, dude, we just started just shooting the shit, about the clients were waiting to come. And I was like, dude, we need a podcast. He was like, oh, really? I do that. I was like, no fucking way. So that's how and we've been talking about this shit for months. And finally, right now, you got me.
Yeah. And it was just a big thing.
He called me right after. He's like, hey, man, I got a guest, man. Hey, man, he's the best realtor in the world. I'm like,
yeah, I wouldn't say that. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm just human. I myself, some people can't take me. I'm a lot. I'm over the top.com.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like that's what I loved about your energy, Garth, was the fact that like you and I both
Yeah.
we're so fucking similar. It's insane. We're just who we are. We're unapologetically us. And whenever I initially met you, I was like, dude, like literally, and we're both Scorpios on top of it. I'm like, dude, duh, like that makes so much sense in the world.
You're right. Oh my God. Yeah.
You forgot about that?
Me and him get along real good. You know, we some
Yeah.
just we can be some fucked up motherfucking people in a good
But see, but I loved how just straight up like how just once again how how unapologetically you were, and just the vibes were just like a complete match. And whenever I told Adrian, I was just like, dude, like he's definitely gonna match our energy and raise us one, if anything. So like super stoked with that. But I mean, once again, everyone, if you guys are down in San Diego, definitely go ahead and hit up Garth. He's all of his information's here. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram and all the other social media handles. And once again, Garth, we sincerely appreciate you coming on tonight. And for the lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add before we let off?
Me or I don't talk so
You,
much.
Garth, yeah, you, Garth.
um, yeah, I think I want everyone to live their what is it? It's called live your live. What is it? It's my favorite anthem, you guys. I'm gonna live my life. What is it called? I'm gonna live my. What is it, you guys? Shit, you don't put me on point. I want you to enjoy your life, live your life like it's your last day. Do whatever the fuck that you think you should not do, but of course, makes sense at that same time. But enjoy fucking life, you guys. I live every day like it's my last. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Live every day like look, I'm old. I'm tired. You know how it is. But boy, everyone out there that listen to this, don't fucking listen to nobody. Do what the fuck you want to do. Excuse my language. Go for it. Handle objection. It does nothing but make you strong. Live every day like your last. I've lost plenty of friends and family, and certain things I did I regret. But most important thing is do a mental check. Find a way to deal with mental issue, depressions. I've been there. I've done it. I've dealt with it. Still deal with it. Find a way out of it, and just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I love you, brother and sister, or friend, or whatever the case may be." And that's it. Love life.
Perfect.
I fucking love
Adrian,
the hell out of it.
Adrian, have you got anything to add?
I appreciate you for coming on. It was a pleasure. We got to continue part 2.
Yes.
It was awesome. I wish
I'm gonna let it all out. By the time I get done, I hope y'all don't get banned. If anything, I hope the numbers go up, because let me tell you something. I am 100%. And some people they told me not to do that in my business, especially, but I'm not fake. I'm going to tell you like it is.
I love what you said about stopping the negativity, because I fucking hate the negativity, all that drama shit. I'm like, don't be.
Oh, dude, it's so crazy in the world. Back in my days, real quick before we get off of here, I used to get my ass whooped. My dad sent me to private high school and a private Catholic grade school, and that shit just made me worse. Because
I can imagine.
It made me. I'm gonna say it made me worse. It made me a better person. But at first, it was just the worst experience I've ever had. I couldn't see the outcome, the futuristic of it, whatever the case is. But I should say I take that back. I think that was the best thing that my father did for me, because it taught me how to be where I'm at now. I just hated it because I got my ass beat, and they gave me my tuition money back and told them to come up. It said, "Mr. Hendrix, thank you so much for your tuition for the whole year, but we need for you to come and pick up your badass son. We don't want your money or your kid." And find another school to put him in, because I was just, terrorizing.
That makes a lot of sense in the world.
Diversity.
Yes. So mental health check, number 1. Enjoy life, number 2. Number 3, go follow your dreams, baby. Follow those dreams until you can't walk no more, until it happens. God's going to let it happen.
And we're definitely going to have a discussion about the dreams deal as well. That's one of my favorite topics of discussion in general, because everything that I've ever done has always been just up here. And I'm like, if it's a crazy enough idea, it might just work. So we're definitely going to cover that on the next episode with you whenever you come back on, when you have time and all that stuff, Garth. So with that being said, everyone, make sure, if you're not already, go on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you like this video. Also on Instagram, go ahead and give us a follow. And then, like I said, we're going to be coming on Spotify, so make sure you check us out on there. So with that being said, we are done with this episode. I hopefully every one of you have a great evening. And
Hey.
once again, thank you for watching and listening.
Hey.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Always.